So it's the end of day 4, and I wanted to do a little update about how things are going. But as a side note, I apologize about the mess in the background. We're right in the middle of some home renovation stuff, so nothing really has a home right now, and it's all getting dumped in our bedroom. But things are going really well. I woke up yesterday morning and have already dropped 3 pounds. Last night we did go to some friend's house, and I went off plan a little bit there, but not terribly, and I was able to get back on track today. And we had some teens here working, so on the house project, so my husband went out and got them pizza from my favorite local pizza place. And again, just like the Chinese food, normally I would say, well, forget it, it's just, what's one meal? Well, as you know, with things like pizza or Chinese, if you go off plan for one of those things for even just one meal, those things have so much sodium in them and a lot of really bad carbs, and they can actually derail you. And I know with me, when I get any significant amount of sugar, whether that comes by traditional cane sugar or in the form of white carbohydrates, my body just starts craving that stuff like crazy, and it really can send me down a bad spiral. So I was able to make the yummy salad that I chowed down on that while my husband and the teens were eating the pizza that I loved. And I actually stood right in the kitchen with them while they were doing it, and it was fine. I was trying to be really real and honest about the things that I'm putting in my body, and other than, like I said last night at the friend's house, I've been able to stay on track. And I know I posted in the last video that I'm trying to incorporate more water, so I've been doing a little bit better. Not awesome with that, and I'm feeling it now. My head is starting to hurt. I'm tired, which is part of it too. I'm pretty exhausted from today. But the other thing that I really need to start doing is exercising again. I know I burned a lot of calories today getting up and down the ladder, painting walls, hauling some heavy things in from our garage. And I didn't need to exercise today. I know I got a lot of exercise in just with the housework we're doing, so that's fine. But that is my goal, that by the next update video that I post, I'm hoping that I'm challenging myself that by then I will start implementing 20 or 30 minutes of exercise in total. I don't ever really have time to do 20 or 30 minutes at once, but I had gotten in the habit for a little while of doing just a quick few minutes here and there, 5 or 10 minutes, something like that, and then doing that a couple times through the day, and that seems to work really well for me. So we just found a new home for my a new room for my elliptical machine, which is my preference for working out. So I don't have any excuses. So, and even if you don't have exercise equipment, unless you have a physical reason why you cannot exercise, let me love you with some tough love. You don't have excuses either. So preaching to myself here, and as well as you. So let's do that together. If you are physically able to even walk in place, or do jumping jacks, or go outside for a walk now that the weather is getting better, if you have exercise equipment, I challenge you, just like I'm challenging myself, to start incorporating some exercise if you haven't done so already. So I am so glad that we're doing this together. I know I said that last time. I'm excited to do this, but I really am. This has been a huge blessing to me to know that I am accountable to whoever's watching these videos. I know at least a couple of you personally, but I hope that this is a blessing to you as it is to me. It's just been so good to be more aware and I've been getting better with that and paying more attention, and suddenly the temptation is not there really anymore to go off plan, because I'm trying to be really honest with you guys, but mostly with myself, about what I'm consuming and how I'm caring for my temples. So this is, I believe, day 6 of my 30-day journey, and I wanted to give an update on how things are going, because yesterday was a very busy day as usual. Sunday is our church day, and I work for our church, so there's a lot going on. And then today I woke up with an injured foot, and so aside from going to a couple of appointments today to take care of the foot and some other things, I really haven't had the time or energy to film what I've been eating. So, and I haven't had much energy to cook. So, but I basically stayed on plan. Sundays, like I said, are really busy days, and those end up being my downfall day. Those, for a long time on Sundays, I had a habit of going to the McDonald's drive-thru on my way to work, because I drive to church at about 6 in the morning and don't usually have time on Sunday mornings to cook a proper breakfast. And so I've made this habit of going through the drive-thru and getting a couple sandwiches and a sugary coffee drink, and then, come Sunday after church, it's a long drive home, so then I would go get fast food again usually, or, get something from Walmart to eat that was not on plan, or maybe it was on plan, but it wasn't the healthiest, and, and then I would make excuses that night. Well, I've been off plan all day, so might as well just do it again. So anyway, Sundays have been sort of a downfall day for me for a long time, so I had resolved that this time I would make the effort and make it work. And I did have a couple of the Quest bars that are not officially on plan, but those are one of the things that, as a personal choice, I make exceptions for on occasion. And I do make some of my own protein bars. And I just was looking through the cookbook today and saw some of the recipes, the Trim Healthy Mama cookbook. I saw some of the recipes for their protein bars, so I'm interested to try those. But if I don't have those on hand, or I'm tired of the ones I have made, then I keep the Quest bars or something similar as a backup. So it's not the best choice. It's a personal choice for me. But I did wake up this morning, Monday morning, and I've now lost almost 6 pounds total since I started this journey about 6 days ago. So I'm feeling really good about that. I talked in the last video about wanting to drink more water and start exercising. I've been a little bit better about water. I have not started exercising yet. I think I mentioned in a previous video that I recorded for this video, I think I mentioned that the other day we did a lot of painting and we were putting in floors, and so it's up and down, up and down, up and down, and I know I burned a lot of calories that day, so that was fine. And then yesterday, I do a lot of stairs. We have a basement in our church, and I do the stairs a lot, and we set up and tear down our church, so I know I burned quite a few calories Sunday morning. And then, of course, today I woke up with this problem with my foot. So I haven't officially started exercising yet. But if my foot's better tomorrow, I am right now I'm challenging myself tomorrow to get to getting and do some exercise tomorrow. So I challenge you too. If you haven't started exercising yet, even if you just do 5 minutes, just do 5 minutes of Maybe do some jumping jacks and some squats and some planks or something like that. You know, all these things I challenge you about. Obviously, make sure that you and your doctor are talking about it together. Don't change your diet or exercise regimen without, consulting your doctor first. But anyway, that's what I'm going to be working on over the next few days. I said that I would have the exercise in by this video, and I haven't. My apologies, mostly to myself. But sometimes life gets in the way, and again, that's my whole sort of my attitude with Trim Healthy Mama is my whole life I beat myself up when I mess up at something. I'm an artist. I'm unorganized. I am, ADD, and I don't see things in black and white. I see them in all different shades of color. But when I set standards very high for myself, often sort of out of reach expectations, and when I don't accomplish the goal that I have set for myself, I kind of beat myself up, and I'm like all in or all out. There's not a lot of in between. So that's something that this journey has been teaching me is, you don't have to be extreme to get results, and show yourself grace. Show yourself grace so that you can show other people grace. Do what you can, incorporate this into your lifestyle, and don't beat yourself up when you mess up, because it's going to happen, and just accept that. And like I said in the intro video, learn to forgive yourself and move on, and don't get wrapped up in defeat. Satan wants you to be defeated, and it's not just in this area, it's in every area. If you make a mistake, go to God and then move on and just get back up and keep going. So I think that there are some good lessons in becoming a Trim Healthy Mama. It doesn't just relate to our food and our physical situation, but our spiritual situation too. So again, my challenge to myself over the next few days, and my challenge to you if you're watching this video, is get more water in your system if you're not doing that already. Start exercising. As a side note, you can find lots of good, quick, like 3 or 4 minute exercise videos online. There are also, and I'm talking about YouTube, there are also exercise video timers that just have the music, so you can set a 10-minute timer and just move. Just get moving. Dance if you want to. Have a dance party with your kids, or if you're physically able, do the airplane with your kids. Lift them up and down, and do push-ups over your kids. Give them a kiss when you get to the floor. Those sort of things. There's all sorts of stuff you can do. If you can walk, you can exercise. So if it means just getting a walk in now that the weather's nice, do it. I challenge you. I'm challenging myself. And if you are taking these challenges with me, please let me know in the comment section. And by the way, I went to my bank today, and the teller there, who doesn't really know me very well, I don't even know if she knows my name. I've met her maybe a handful of times over the past few years, but she said to me, she asked me if I've been losing weight because she could see it in my face. So that was super exciting, because it's been a while since somebody said that they could tell I was losing weight, other than maybe in this group or my mama. My mom is really good at noticing those things. But for a stranger to have noticed that was a really big deal. It was a huge encouragement to me, and it was just a great motivation to keep this up. So keep it up, ladies. You have a whole bunch of women around you, even if it's not in your, in the real life. Here and in Facebook and YouTube, you've got a whole bunch of women who are surrounding you, supporting you, praying for you, here to encourage and motivate you. So please, if you feel alone, just reach out to the ladies in the Trim Healthy Mama group. We would love to encourage you and to remind you that you are worth it. You are worth it to take this journey, and I want you to know that. I know what it feels like to not feel like, to feel like you can't do this, or that you're not worth the time and effort that it takes to become trim. I want you to hear me loud and clear. You are worth it. Okay? Love you, sisters. Praying for you today. Thank you for following me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let me know that you're taking this journey. Blessings on you.